Well, I have a variety of reasons why I have a problem with that. One, I think it's f***ing insane. Welcome back to MMA Court, everybody. Court is now in session. There is some news floating around that I just saw that honestly got me extremely pissed off. And a lot of people are asking me, why are you so mad about this after this information was dropped? Apparently, after this weekend, we have Brian Ortega versus Yair Rodríguez. Now, anybody that knows me personally knows my feelings about Yair Rodríguez, which I'm going to express them again on camera. For some odd reason, news broke that someone told Yair Rodríguez that if he wins this fight against Brian Ortega this weekend, that he is going to get the next title shot against Alexander Volkanovski. Why do I have a problem with that? Well, I have a variety of reasons why I have a problem with that. One, I think it's fucking insane to give this guy a title shot if he beats Brian Ortega, coming off of a loss against Max Holloway. Meanwhile, you have Josh Emmett, who hasn't lost a fight since Jeremy Stephens, which was how many years ago? Who just beat Calvin Kattar. Also on top of that, we have to address the fact that Alexander Volkanovski clearly has separated himself from the rest of the division with how bad he has been dominating everybody he fights. The most recent performance against Max Holloway. No one has ever done that to Max Holloway, especially this Max Holloway, who is the best Max Holloway ever. He dominated him. He beat the living crap out of him. It pained me to watch that because I love Max, and I know a lot of people love Max Holloway. And I think that is the leading reason why Alexander Volkanovski gets so much disrespect from fans, because of how much people love Max Holloway. He destroyed him. He cut him up. He beat him up. Max Holloway knows this. I don't believe that Alex won the second fight against Max Holloway, but you better believe that he won this last one. The fight before that, he beat the living crap out of the Korean Zombie. It was hard to watch with how bad he beat that man. You go back again, what he did to Brian Ortega. Now, it was a good fight. It was close. There was 2 times where Ortega could have won. If it were anybody else, he would have locked in those submissions. Somehow Alexander Volkanovski got out of those submissions. Very incredible. Volkanovski has separated himself from the rest of the division. Now, the thought that they're going to give a title shot to Yair Rodríguez if he beats Brian Ortega, who is coming off of a loss, and so is Yair Rodríguez, they're both coming off of a loss, is absolutely fucking ridiculous. To think that this guy has the audacity to demand a title shot after a 1-fight win streak. If he wins, he'll be on a 1-fight win streak. Where do you get off getting a title shot? That is absolutely insane. Also combined with the fact that I think a lot of people want to see Alexander Volkanovski move up to 155. We know what's going on up there with all this Conor McGregor bullcrap that we're seeing between him and Charles Oliveira. Don't get me started on that. It makes me sick to my stomach thinking that McGregor might get a title shot. Alexander Volkanovski moving up to 155 is 10 times more interesting than the thought of him beating the living piss out of Yair Rodríguez. Yair doesn't deserve a title shot if he wins against Brian Ortega. Now, I don't want anyone to think I'm disrespecting fighters, because I'm not. I'm expressing the facts that are out there right now. And the facts are, if there's anyone at that division that deserves a title shot next, in my opinion, it would be Josh Emmett. Now, people are going to push back on that. It's like, oh, well, he didn't actually win against Calvin Kattar. Okay, but he did win. Whether you like the decision or not, he won the fight. He won the fight on paper. It is what it is. It happened. He hasn't lost a fight since Jeremy Stephens. How are you going to deny this guy a shot at this title and give it to Yair Rodríguez if Yair Rodríguez beats Brian Ortega, who's also coming off of a loss? That is ridiculous. Also, why don't we scale it back a little bit further? Yair Rodríguez got busted by USADA for something. I think it was because he didn't tell them where he was or whatever, and got suspended. He was cut from the UFC for like 3 weeks for being a jerk-off to Dana White. He was clearly ducking what was that guy who just retired? Zabit. He was clearly ducking that fight, didn't want to fight him. The guy sat out for almost 2 years. How do you get a title shot? I don't understand the logic there. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. If someone can explain that to me, why you think that Yair deserves a title shot if he beats Brian Ortega this weekend, please let me know in the comment section below. I would like to know your thoughts because I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think he deserves it, nor do I think if Brian Ortega beats him and beats him in dominant fashion, which if you go to Kyle Kerms' channel and watch my bet picks, you will know that I picked Brian Ortega to win that fight. I don't see Brian Ortega getting a title shot. I think a couple more wins need to be had for him to earn the shot again. Alex has separated himself, and I think him moving to 155 is more interesting than him fighting anybody. But if he is going to fight anybody at 145, in my opinion, it's got to be Josh Emmett. He's the only guy with this type of win streak right now. There's a lot of guys coming up at 145 that are looking really good, but no one is right there yet. It's clearly got to be Josh Emmett. Anyone who thinks otherwise, please let me know in the comment section below. Comment for the algorithm. It helps me. You can tell me to go fuck myself. I don't care. I'm bald. I'm an idiot. I got gloves on. I shadow box. Whatever. I don't care. But please comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at MMA Court. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at MMA_Court. And of course, comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. Let me know what you think. The case is going to be closed after this weekend, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a lock. Brian Ortega is probably going to win this fight anyway. Yair Rodríguez, I don't think deserves this title shot, even if he comes out on top. It's ridiculous. Let me know what you think. I'm the judge, MMA Court. Case is now dismissed.